What's up, y'all? What's up? So, we are coming on here today. We're going to talk about Yana and Drake Baby exposed of what he did to his grandmother and his mom allegedly. So, we're going to listen to Miss Yonda because she the one um, engaged to it. Then we're going to talk about Ty and CJ situation also when they was in Tennessee, when they was on their camping stream. So it's a lot of stuff that we're gonna fold today, you guys. So it's going to be a little quick little live, right quick, y'all. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to it, y'all. So people in the comments was saying that he trying to squash it. That's why he was calling. It said, "Yep, it's too late." Somebody in the chat has said. Someone also said that he does stuff like this all the time and apologize after and do it again. Somebody said yes, like how you talk so low on someone, then still say that's your friend, thinking that's going to get you away from the stuff you said. He need his a whoop. Somebody said in a comment. Um, how do y'all feel about this situation, you guys? About cause I thought that Yana and Drew Bay was cool. That's what I thought. I thought they was cool. So I don't know what's going on with that. It said one draw. This man is always on point. So let's go ahead and listen to what Yana had to say, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to the view.
Because I would have been so hurt. Me and Wardrobe don't want to be cool with you. Don't call my phone. Don't call my phone off another number. Your number is blocked on my phone. Do not call my phone. It's a done deal. You did all that. You got on live. You said all that. Once you said you wish you would have prayed something to the wall. It's nothing else to talk about. Even with all the reading and trolling and all that, if we probably could have got back to you. If you got on here and said you wish you would have prayed something to the wall, it's nothing else to talk about. Stop calling my phone. None of that. And I'm glad Wardrobe got out of that car with him and had enough sense to sense it. Wardrobe probably sensed that shit and was like, let me get the fuck up out. He already hated on Wardrobe. And he get on here the other day and say, I wish I would have crashed him into a wall.
Wow, that's crazy.
He was about to try to do that. Is a weird nigga, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Wow.
I'm not playing. He was gonna try to do something to Wardrobe.
That's crazy.
So happy, and I'm so glad that Wardrobe got out that car with him. Because I would have been so hurt. Me and Wardrobe don't want to be cool with you. Don't call my phone. Don't call my phone off another number. Your number is blocked on my phone. Do not call my phone. It's a done deal. You did all that. You got on live. You said all that. Once you said you wish you would have prayed something to the wall. It's nothing else to talk about. Even with all the reading and trolling and all that, if we probably could have got back to it. If you got on here and said you wish you would have pressed him into the wall, it's nothing else to talk about. Stop calling my phone. None of that. And I'm glad.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. Then she said that Yana said Drew Baby did something to his grandma. So let's listen to that clip. Now, I ain't trying to be funny, but something really wrong with Drew Baby. He really need to get some type of therapy, some type of help, because he also got something reaction of the Tide and the Tater girls, and he was trying to check trend about Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And Messy Maj, I didn't like how Messy Maj trying to say about Trend, because Trend was trying to help Ty, okay? But we're going to save that to later. But we're going to get back to Drew Baby. Drew Baby really needs some help, and he do too much on this internet. And he likes to dictate, and he likes to say what he want to say, but then when somebody get at him, he starts to get back to his senses. And he don't like when somebody call him out. He get defensive mode. You get what I'm saying? He get to it defensive mode when somebody call him out, and then he'll turn around and say, I apologize. I'm sorry," or whatever. Whatever he did or whatever, if somebody exposed him, his whole demeanor changed real quick. So at the end of the day, Drew Baby is a weird person. I wouldn't even hang with him if I was them. Like, he is so weird. Like, literally. And people think the ish is funny. Nothing is not funny about the situation that Drew Baby is doing. Like, he constantly drink. He constantly doing things online, and he say he's sorry, then he turn back and do it again. Like, he's not to be trusted. So let's listen to what Yana and Drew Baby, what Yana had said about Drew Baby. I'm sorry. So let y'all listen.
Got that. Stop looking at me on wardrobe, because we not over here running about you. I swear to God. I was swear for you now. We is in this house doing some other shit. You call me, you want to sit up here and call me off a different number. I answer the phone, it's you. Like, stop playing. Like, lose my number. Don't call my phone. I'm gonna go. You said somebody got you served with court papers, right? Call my phone again. Call my phone again. Because now you taking this TikTok shit too motherfucking apart. Nobody give a fuck about you. You trying to come up and trying to make yourself look okay for all the shit you did the other day. And it's not okay for now you to crash your wall. Your ass is never going to lose. Why would you say something like that? Because now you're trying to get out here. Oh, I said that because of this, and I said that because of that. No, you said that because that's what you really meant. You weird as hell for saying that shit. You know you weird as hell for saying that shit. So now today you're trying to make a way for them to get off your head because you said that. Now, stick to what you said. You pretty big bitch. You said it, and you gotta live with it. And they don't know what's gonna come for your ass after that.
That's crazy.
Be afraid. Be very motherfucking afraid. Leave us the fucking home. Nobody did what you that booty out the fucking house. Oh, we want to come down and see you. We come down to do what we had to do. Wow. Your ass is delusional. What's wrong with your head? I should lose my wrong when they say you running this flip. But yeah, that baby, allegedly. Stop playing with me. Stop playing for real. I tell them what you did to your mama. Tell them what you did to your grandma. And your mama. I show them all your court record.
Damn, so she said something about.
He said he would have did to wardrobe. What he wished he would have did to wardrobe. That was very weird to come to second. I don't care how drunk he was or nothing. And I'm glad wardrobe got out that time and had enough sense to sense it. Wardrobe probably sensed that shit. And was like, let me get the fuck about it. He already made it on wardrobe. Make this make sense.
Okay, so we already played that part. That's crazy, yo. It said he does stuff like this all the time and apologize after, and he do it again. Wow, ain't that crazy, y'all? That is crazy. Hold on, y'all. Uh-uh. My bad, y'all. I had to pause for a little bit. But yeah, but like I was saying though, she said that alleged that Drew Baby had did something to his mom and grandmom, and it's in report papers. So somebody said yes, so somebody said yes, like how you talk so low. I already read that report. Okay, let's go on to the next clip. It said Drew Baby apologized to Yana. Hold on, let me let y'all listen.
Like, Yana, sister.
Not
You
sister.
still mad at me?
Best friend.
Kinda, sorta.
Girl just came back.
Okay. You know what? You never even apologized. I was like, class. Girl, you got glasses on. Girl, when you get blind? You felt overlooked. When I get I did say look at you be squinting. Did you like that?
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed when I see her just come back on the screen because she just hung up on me and I was.
I did say you be.
She answered the phone for me.
Baby Lee, shut the fuck up. Baby Lee, hold on real quick. We'll show you. Okay, so Baby Lee, you gotta meet him. I just want to say I apologize, Yana. And the reason why I'm apologizing is because, yeah, we may have our tit for tat, but when I said what I said about
I really need an apology. It's
no,
not
I want to say another wardrobe thing. Girl, you made that to be something that, like, I feel like you took completely out of context because you had that. Girl, that was me just frustrated with just going in. And was I wrong?
You need to stop getting so mad all the time.
She ain't mad about that part.
We can say that.
Don't be mad. I be chilling.
You literally said I did something to my grandma. What? I'm like, girl, that's me talking shit.
Girl, you did.
Ladies, right?
Ooh, she caught this team.
Why is Baby Lee calling me with Drebaby? Like,
I ain't trying to be funny now. The reason why he apologized to her because she got something on him. That's why he apologized because she saw his court records. And this is why you don't mess with people on the internet. You don't fuck with people on the internet and save face. Cause you don't know who got tea on you. I'm just saying. You don't know who the hell got tea on your ass. She said that she got court stuff records on his ass about he did something to his mama and grandmama. That's some serious allegations there. So if Drew Baby kept pointing the finger, kept pointing, picking a bear at Yana, she gonna expose his ass. I think Drew Baby better leave Yana ass alone because she got some tea on his ass. And if he don't want the whole world to know what he did to his mama and grandmama, I think he need to shut the hell up because she got some tea on him. Somebody said he always apologized after he knew he was wrong. Exactly. Somebody said, but he keeps doing the same things and change behavior is different. Then they said, yeah, but it was fake as fuck. He always fake as fuck, of course. That's Drew Baby. He's gonna fake the funk. He went on apologized on a tour last night. It said everybody fake on this TikTok because ain't no way she back on the screen with him. Yeah, everybody fake nowadays. We already know that. It said Stars apologized in a minute. Starts to point the finger. She like what the F that want. They ain't even said right. Somebody said I noticed Dre changed his tune when Yana threatens to expose him for the allegation assault his mom and grandmama. Because he did not want nobody to know. It said, no, he didn't, Namo. You can't expose something that's already exposed. It said, why be scared when he told her the story for her to even know it? Then somebody said, but as you heard in this video, he is clear denied it. He denied it in his life too. And then they said he knew to go and apologize on tour. What tour they had? Somebody said I knew he would when the gifter wasn't gifting, but she can't forgive John. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about John too, cause I'm sick of him. Somebody said I think she saw John more as her friend than Drew Baby, honestly. Somebody said, why she forgive him but mad at John. So she's fake mad at Drew, but wasn't real mad at John. Somebody said, I like Yana have boundaries. She's such an Aries like me. One thing about us, and once people cross us, it's a wrap. There's no coming back. We cool, but we'll never bring you into our circle again. That's what somebody said. She never knew Drew as a real friend. John, yes, she did. Somebody said they do this for money. Y'all the fans, the only person that be mad. Wow. So that's what's going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Is it more about Drew Baby them? Or did we already talk about it? Let me see. Hold on.
Live with it, big bitch. You said it, now you gotta live with it. And GCA, my phone's got that. And GCA, you said it, now you gotta live with it. You should never say it. Why would you say something like that about me? And now you don't know what's gonna come for your ass after that. Be scared. Be afraid. Be very motherfucking afraid. Leave us the fuck alone. Nobody give a fuck if you that booty motherfucking house. No, we wasn't coming there to see you. We was coming there to do what we had to do and go. The fuck? We wasn't coming there to see you any motherfucking way. Nobody cares if you was at no motherfucking booty house. Stop playing on my motherfucking top. Trying to call me to make it look like I'm lying and shit. Like, oh, you know nobody to laugh to? I didn't give a fuck about who was at Boosie House. I wasn't even in Atlanta. I was all the way somewhere else. Your ass is delusional. Something wrong with your big ass.
Damn.
Like, what's wrong with you? I should have knew something was wrong with you when they said you was around this bitch sniffing people.
Wow.
Let me reset. I gotta go. Yeah, I can't be on live. I got to go. But yeah, drebaby, allegedly. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, for real. I tell them what you did to your grandma. I tell them what you did to your grandma and your mama. I show them all your court records. I tell them the weird ass type of nigga you is. Stop playing with me up on this app. Yeah, that shit. Now you gotta live with it, big bitch.
Okay, so that's it for that. So let's go ahead and get with Ty and CJ situation. So CJ and Ty situation, they saying that CJ had touched Chicago. It's clips of videos that Chicago did slap CJ. I really don't want to put this on my live because you know how YouTube get. So I don't want to play of that. But like I said, that Chicago, she was doing too much. You know, she was doing all that drinking. And she was messing with everybody. And yes, she did slap CJ in the face. It's a video clip that she did slap him in the face. And then she had slapped Ty. Now, I don't care nobody say Ty had the right to defend herself, which she did. She had the right to defend herself because at the end of the day, that girl had mush. They said that Chicago had mush Ty in the head when she was eating. Now, I did not know that had happened on the bus. That she was smushing Ty in the head. You know what I'm saying? So she wanted to wanted to have announcement over Ty them and Daisha, because it's an old video saying that Daisha and Ty are her friends. You know what I'm saying? It's a clip saying that. Why would you go to an event? Like I said, why would you go to an event? So this is a video from yesterday earlier that Ty and Chicago High was going back and forth before that had happened. Now I'm going to show y'all that part, but the other part I'm not going to show y'all that but Chicago did speak about what happened. So we're going to play some clips, but we're not going to play all the clips. And then Daisha said something, and then Papa Tater reacts to Chicago. So we're going to go ahead and play all of this, y'all. So let's go ahead and start the first beginning. Let's start the first beginning that what happened, what took place when they got to the fight. Because I'm not going to show y'all the part where they was fighting and stuff. Because you know how YouTube get, it's very sensitive. So you got to be careful what you put on YouTube, y'all. So let's go ahead and listen. And I'm going to let y'all listen to the video.
Who the fuck is that? Bitch, if I was. Oh, the fuck? Girl, Trinity, girl, they want to finish her off, girl. Calm down, calm down, calm down. They wasn't defending me, but bitch, I'm telling you. You need that, Trinity?
Everybody do some TikTok real quick.
Come on, baby.
Come on, okay, do a TikTok real quick. Got the most right now. Let's do a TikTok real quick.
CJ back first.
Where the top at? Where the top of the down?
Right for here, bro. Let's get a shot from here. I'm not. What happened? You want to take a shot? Hello?
No, I don't even know.
Girl.
I saw her last night.
Last night. If I was.
So she was doing all that popping, y'all. So somebody in the comments said Ty ain't do nothing wrong. Chicago was doing way too much, which she was. And you see the video, y'all said that she was doing the most. Then it said, yes, see this boiling up. It be true in them little jokes. That's exactly why you don't play like this. Exactly. Somebody said Trent is funny. Someone said, Lil Ty said, Trent said they wasn't defending me, but B, I'm standing by my sister. Somebody said, Spider, what's going on? I don't know. Spider be on her little bubble, y'all. Like, she be in her little share bubble. So let's listen to what Chicago explain her stuff of what happened, y'all. So this is the moment when she said, we're tired, okay?
Where your sister at? I don't know. Let's find her.
Oh, you said the water.
Let's find her. Ty, you can find her. Where she at? Where your sister at? I don't know. Let's find her.
Oh, you said the
So Chicago was starting it first. It said, can't nobody walk up to me and ask me where my sister is. Somebody said, not even my mom. Somebody said, no, not your mom, LOL. Somebody said, y'all better than me because Bretta don't even come looking for my sister on that because I'm literally right here. Somebody said she walked up to the right sister for sure because Daisha wouldn't be going for that. One thing about Daisha ain't gonna go for that either, right? Somebody said no, she didn't. Someone said, "Girl, it's day way she went up and trend like she really got TS. Who is she's feeling like trend better than me?" So yeah, Chicago started all that stuff first. So let's go ahead and listen to what Chicago had to say about the incident.
Just was trying to be a vibe, be fun, be entertaining. I didn't pick with nobody. Y'all want to say the Magic shit? Magic told me out her own mouth. We was on a hilltop. She told me she ain't like me. You know I'm not really fucking with you. Alright, cool. Don't fuck with me. I did nothing to you. What did I do to you? That shit is annoying, King. I don't do nothing, King. And it's like, okay, y'all can say I talk about people. Show me a clip of me talking about them. Show me a clip. Show me a clip.
You could tell she's hurt that her and Ty got into it.
Trying to have fun, enjoy myself.
trying to be a no drama. That nigga started with me over Magic. You talking about, oh, you got slapped on a show and you didn't do nothing. You're a hoe. You're this. You fuck this. You fuck that. What I do to you? What did I say to you? I didn't say nothing to you, gang. Okay, I understand. If y'all trying to say I pulled her wig off, whatever. Okay, cool. Magic know why me and her was play fighting. Magic knows why me and her was play fighting. Magic told me she didn't fuck with me. Magic told me she didn't fuck with me. Okay, cool. That's cool. You don't have to fuck with me, gang. She pushed me. I pulled her wig. I'm supposed to just let hoes keep putting their hands on me? Y'all know Magic could fight. If Magic wanted to fight me, she could have fought me, gang. I'm not tripping behind none of that. Y'all know she could fight. I know she could fight. But all this scary, bitch, I'm not scared behind nothing. Bitch, I'm smart. What is we talking about? I'm not just about to fight a bitch for no reason. But if a bitch keep fucking with me and a bitch keep trying me, yeah, I'm on that now. Cause what you messing with me for, bitch? I did nothing to you. They don't talk about, oh, stop drinking. I know, like y'all know how I get when I get drunk. If I was a drunk ass, sloppy ass bitch, like y'all trying to play me, the clips would have been way worse. Bitch, I've been taking naps to make sure I don't be on no weird shit. So all y'all hoes talking about she don't know how to control her liquor. She's drunk. She's alcoholic. She's a... Show me a clip where I couldn't control my liquor. Show me. Everybody was drinking. Literally.
Yeah, they was drinking. All of them was drinking though.
Metro, Zay, bitch, Trent, bitch, I could keep going. Everybody was drinking, but I'm a drunk. Y'all just don't like me, bro. Y'all just do not like me, and it's cool. Y'all don't have to like me, bro. Y'all don't have to like me, man. It's cool, bro. Because nobody's ever liked me. Y'all don't gotta like me, bro. Y'all don't gotta like me, gang. Because nobody ever likes me, bro. Nobody ever fucking likes me, gang. Everybody, oh, Layla do the most. Layla do too much. Layla been picking. Layla, show me a clip, gang. Show me a clip, bro. This is why I didn't want to come to this shit, bro. Like, this is exactly why I did not want to come, gang. Because I knew something or somebody was going to do some weird shit to me, gang. This is why I knew not to come, bro. But I just been trying to become a new person. I've been trying to show a new side of me. And it's like, no matter how hard I try, or I try to, be positive or whatever, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. Me. And it just is what it is, bro. I'm done, bro. So when y'all see me not network or not collab with nobody, this is why, bro. Because every time I try to collab with somebody, I just always end up being a bad person. And I always end up just being a problem, gang. So I'm done, bro. I'm done, gang. I'm done collabing, bro. I'm done with the shows. I'm done with the group trips.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because at the end of the day, I feel what Chicago saying, but at the same time, she was wrong when she did the time. And CJ, you can't be poking the bear like everybody was taking up for CJ because what her doing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, she really started it herself. So somebody said that she definitely a traumatizing Ty. Somebody in the comments said, sorry y'all. She was so drunk she don't even remember and was still drunk during the live, trying to play victim. That's what blew me. Somebody said she was overly popping it the whole time. Somebody said, bruh, Ty pushing 30. She need to go home. I'm 22. As soon as I get around 18 O's, TSB blowing me. Chicago 22. We most definitely won't get along with old A folks. Make sense out of it. I'm not trying to be funny. Okay, yes, Ty is almost 30. Yes, she is. She is 28. She'll be 29. But at the end of the day, Chicago, she did. Now, people say this back in the day, when you get certain age, when you get 18 or 20 something, and a woman is in their 30s or 40s, whatever, and you come up to a grown woman talking rah-rah junk, you got to get this grown woman what you asking for because you asking for it. You know what I'm saying? So Chicago should have just stayed in the trailer or stayed in her little tent or whatever she was in. She should have stayed out the way. She should have let everybody have their fun, and she should have just, been her little bubble. But no, she was in people's face talking rah rah ish. So you can't do stuff like that. Running in people's face, and you can't talk to a grown man kind of crazy like that. CJ is 37 years old, yes. AJ nothing but a number. But at the end of the day, CJ is a grown man. You can't just play on that man's face and slapping him and all that stuff. And then people are saying that CJ was bleeding from his face because Chicago had hit him, and she had threw the phone in his face or something. Look, he had a phone or something in his face. In his hand. So she was doing too much. Where she was. People kept telling her, Chicago, calm down, Chicago. You doing too much. Chicago, she did not care. She don't care about herself. So at the end of the day, she asked what she got. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that had explained like that, but she did it on her own. Somebody said, yo, she was picking with many others. She just playing victim because it felt for it. Somebody said she's so effing irritating. We don't even claim her ass out here. We don't know her. Somebody said that's not nice to say. Someone said she didn't just seen a video of her muscling Ty head, mushing Ty's head. She did mush Ty's head on the bus, telling her on the van she don't like her, and Ty did nothing. So this was building up. She had every right. Exactly. She definitely was. So she told Ty that she did not like her. Wow. I didn't know that, but I heard they said that she smushed. That's why I said that she started first. And she trying to play victim. That's crazy. Telling her on the van she don't like her. Somebody said thank you because she definitely did and got what she was looking for. Exactly. I just said that. Why are you crying? Question. Somebody said this is mad funny, Lamo, but for real, what the F you crying for? She be losing me with that crying ish. It said people who like to play victim all the time love crying. She is seriously a drunkard. So picking a fight was being a vibe. Somebody said if that girl told you she's not effing with you like that, but still around is vibing, why would you pull her wig off? She really was sparing you. Exactly. The other girl has spared her. I don't know. Chicago was making everyone laughing and they just did like that. And I'm gonna be for real. Queen Naja's sister, she cool and all, but I feel like Queen Naja's sister is a bias. And I'm gonna say the reason why I say she a bias because she told us she missed Chicago. on the trip and all that stuff. I understand that she made y'all laugh and kiki whatever, but she was fucking with everybody on that trip. I don't care what nobody else say. She was doing too much. John was doing too much. It was another dude, I think his name Mafi, whatever his name is. He was doing the most too. They was cussing back and forth, arguing. I don't know. They was playing for. They was fighting for real. They was doing too much, and they said that Maj is trying to get a trademark on stream camp. I don't know how true that is. That's what they said. They said that he's trying to do that. And that's being said. So I don't know how true that is. But I mean, that'd be cool if he do that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, Maj and Daisha them, but somebody said it really was Missy Maj ideal, and then but but Daisha did say that she wants to do another trip, another stream next year. But if they do that next year, they need to set some rules and boundaries, like no drinking at hardly, no talking loud. Because if they're gonna be in hotel rooms or get Airbnb and stuff, you get put out for that. Having loud talking loud and drinking, scream, whatever, you get put out of hotels like that. You get put out of Airbnb. If the neighbors kept complaining, calling somebody to come out there to check and see what's going on, you can get put out for that. So if I was Daisha and Trent and Ty, if they ever do another event like that, they need to set boundaries. They need to be like, hey, y'all need to calm down. I mean, not calm down. Y'all need to not yell, not drinking too much. Y'all need to show y'all liquor and all that stuff. You need to set the rules down. Ain't nothing wrong, to drink whatever, 2 by 2, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it need to be some rules, like no yelling, no arguing, no hitting, no pushing, no pulling people wigs, no weapons, stuff like that. The rules need to be set down because I'm pretty sure that Cascanet, when he did his stream Universal, he set the rules down and he was not playing. And the security guard that Daisha them had, I don't know, there was Daisha's security or my security, but it was a hot mess. They was not doing a good job at all. They need to hire some real security. They was lazy. They was there for a check. They was there for a fun time. They was not there to work. And that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because if these people are already paying y'all to come on their event or a trip, whatever they got going on, they want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, to make sure everybody is straight, if everybody's okay, make sure ain't nobody fighting or nothing like that. They ain't do none of that. And they ain't check their bags. They ain't did none of that. Now, good thing nobody did not have a weapon like that, but they did have BB guns because for the best, because they said if bears was out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of scared to be around bears, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard like a story that bears do be biting, eat people allegedly. So, you got to be careful when you go doing camping and stuff because, it's other stuff besides bears out there. And I'm pretty sure it's snakes out there too also. I'm pretty sure that. Or whatever. But anyway, back to the story. But like I said, that the security guard, they wasn't doing nothing at all. They wasn't checking none of them. Like they said, calm down, y'all can't do Atlanta. They should have was doing all the being the mother to them and the auntie to them. And she was trying to calm them down. And just like they said, I can't tell the grown people what to do to how to act and all that stuff. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Because grown people going to do what they want to do. And grown people going to get their own self in trouble because they're not listening to another adult trying to tell them and trying to correct them of their wrongdoing. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear. And that's what's wrong with people to this day. They don't like to listen to another adult trying to tell them something before something displayed, and they don't like to listen. You know what I'm saying? So just like Jazz situation. I really feel bad for her. I don't know if she's going to do a lawsuit on these people that did that to her. They told her to get down on the ground and stuff, but that was heartbroken. A lot of people were saying that's heartbroken, which it is. That's heartbroken. Like I was expecting that was going to happen to Jazz, but I'm glad that she's okay. But she did say that somebody did say that she's probably going to be suing them. I don't know, but I'm kind of mad at Daisha and Ty and Trend because I seen a clip that they had left a baby brother by himself. He was driving 4 hours. He was by himself. Trent could have got in a car with CJ and somebody could have got in a car with him. He was by himself. He said his phone was 15% low. And he also said something about that that he was running out of gas. I mean, almost running out of gas. He had to go to a nearby gas station. That was so wrong. They could at least make sure he was okay. He did not know that Ty was leaving. Some people did not know that Ty was leaving the same night. You know what I'm saying? And Ty cleaned her shoes and all that stuff. They said they was gonna leave tomorrow, but they actually had left. They supposed to leave um today on Sunday, but it's gonna be 12 o'clock now. They were supposed to leave to but they all of them had went home because it was a lot of stuff going on. That somebody kept kind of on them, whatever. That was kind of weird. It was kind of odd, and I know that day she felt very uncomfortable. She felt like hell no, this is too much. Like Jazz almost got arrested, and these folks up here acting crazy. They're not acting normally as an adult. So I gotta get out of here because she got kids. You know what I'm saying? And I did not know that Quick had left early. Quick had went to go see about his other kid, I believe, and so he had left them. So they should drove 4 hours by herself, and I thank God they had made it home safe and sound. And but I could today she was tired, but she did do her little, her little 1-2. But Maji, he's on live right now. I'm gonna see what he's talking about in a few, but I'm gonna get off in a few minutes. But I'm gonna listen to the clip with excuse me, what what Daisha had to say. Let me see.
In GTA. Like this year was already like underestimated. Like people thought it was gonna be boring, it wasn't gonna be nothing, and we literally took the fuck over. You hear me? We took over, and we needed that. We needed that. We needed that. We need that. We need that. I'm gonna try to squash the shit between Chicago and Ty. Hopefully, I can get them to squash that because I'm still like I gotta get them on the phone so we can figure out what the problem was, so we can come to it. Because like I said, we was all cool the whole trip. So I don't know where the fuck that little shit right there came from. That was just out of the blue. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get them to get it and call it a day and move on. If not, whoop de fucking do. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And
Okay, so it said everybody but the Tigers was entertainment. Somebody said thank you. All them O's did was clip and follow them clown ass men. Somebody said now you just lying. Another hater clip. Somebody said the only time you see something go viral was because of all three Taylor girls, the roots of all things. So said it was boring low key, but I guess. Somebody said, and you lying also, if it was so boring, why was you watching? You are camp. People can't have opinion. Yeah, everybody can have their own opinion. Now, when I had watched Daisha and I also had watched Ty's live stream the other day. They was having fun. It was lit. They went to the water park. I think it was the water park thing they had went to, but they was riding on the rides and stuff. They was getting wet. CJ and Ty and all of them was having a good old time. And like it was so funny how Spider and Ty was getting all wet and all that stuff. So I saw the fun things when after Chicago had left, when all those things had turned left, whatever. But they had fun after Chicago them had left. You know what I'm saying? So some of it was not all the way boring. I'm gonna say that, but 9 out of 10, the trip was okay. I'm gonna say okay. But it was a lot of drama into that. So the drama was intense, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Queen Naja's sister, Tina, got into it with one of the boys. So it was a lot of tense going on. Like it was back and forth thing. He caught her beating and stuff. She was going off and she was telling him, I'll beat your ass and stuff. Like, ooh, it was a lot. When I tell y'all it was a lot, y'all, it was a lot of drama. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was a lot. Let's move on to another clip. Papa Taylor reacts to Chicago Hot and Ty Taylor. They said that she smushed her in the face. I mean, in the head. That's what they said.
Even though sometimes they really should have been addressed, when people coming at them like that and talking all that, like it should have been addressed, but we don't address a lot of stuff. So at the end of the day, we shouldn't address that either. You know what I'm saying? We should just left it what it was. But when you put your hands on somebody, like
Exactly.
I see some of those clips, it'd have been, oh, then, you know what I'm saying? When I seen that clip when Shawty did, boy, your ass been you'd have been through the door. You know what I'm saying? Should have did that then. But you know what I'm saying? Like keep your damn hands to yourself. They got my permission. If that shit like that ever happen again, or anybody ever get in your space like that, Molly walk right then. Never get in nobody's space like that.
Exactly.
I don't care if you drunk or what.
Now I agree with Papa Taylor on that.
Don't ever put your hands on nobody. Don't do that. You don't play like that.
Exactly.
You don't play like that. You ever do no shit like that? I ain't even see that. I just seen that this morning. I'm like, ooh.
And see, and there you have it.
You know, sometimes they really should have been addressed. When people come.
That's why I said Chicago started with Ty first. And I hate when these people, these clippers and all these folks up here making up lies on Ty. They said Ty was wrong. Ty was not instant wrong. Ty had the right to defend herself. Because one thing about Ty, she stayed to herself. She's quiet. But if somebody poking at her, she has the right to defend herself. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with Papa Taylor was saying. You don't put your hand on nobody. She was in her space. Ty was literally was in her space. She wasn't even saying that to Chicago. This girl was eating her food, minding her business with her man. And here she come smushing that girl's face like that. Come on now. Somebody said Ty should address and check her right then. Mind you, Ty was still talking and left with Chicago after that, so that would make sense why Chicago thought they was cool. Like Ty played it off with her, letting her believe it was okay. So Ty can't be mad at nobody but herself for real. Y'all need to shut up, cause y'all don't know what the hell y'all talk about. Stuff like this, the comments she saying, she sounds slow. Somebody said she did check her when she did that. Basically warned her to not to do that again because not everybody play like that. Exactly, people don't play like that. So I said I hate people like you. Somebody said she was never talking laughing with that girl. She shouldn't have to address anything. Chicago is grown. She needs to stop drinking. She was putting her hands in too many people in that camp, which she did. That's the truth. She did. Somebody said, and for y'all in the comments saying why Papa Taylor ain't addressed CJ doing this, that I'm pretty sure Papa Taylor got on CJ ass behind closed doors, which they do. CJ respect Papa Taylor, and Papa Taylor ain't never bit his tongue or shit from the clips I seen of him addressing CJ. When it comes to family, everything not for the internet. Thank you. Everything is not for the internet. Exactly. Somebody said they done on us shit to have to come to explain themselves. Exactly. Chicago was out of line. Facts. Not just with Ty, Magic as well. And it said she was walking up on CJ, hitting him or something like that, just doing too much. She was. She was hitting CJ, which she was. She was hitting that man, right. Here, and she lied, said it was Spider. Somebody said, I totally agree. Right, Chicago was hella extra sloppy. Kids shouldn't hang with fully grown people. They're too childish. You is not lying. And see, this is why other establishment does not want people that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 in the establishment because they don't know how to act as an adult when they're in their 20s. Now people are staging staging the age is 30, 40, and 50 and up to their restaurant now. And they better hope that they don't change the alcohol age either. Even though they said age 21, they better hope that they don't change it to 30. You know, so they better hope that they don't change the hotel age to 30, 40, 50 and up. Now that's really gonna be messed up. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like if they want to have fun, they need to act like adults. But they're not acting like an adult because they don't know how to be an adult. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to act like it. They act like little kids. Like they act like teenagers. And you're not even teenage no more when you're in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? You is grown, but you are a young adult. But when you are in your 30s, you are fully grown. That's fully grown. Okay? Let's make that clear. But I think that Daisha and Ty them, if they ever do some type of clips, ever do another stream, they need to do the age limit to 29 to 30. That's just my opinion. Okay? That's my opinion. I think they should do age range to 29 to 30, 40, or 50 and up. That's just my opinion on that. But anyway, y'all, tell me what y'all guys think that Papa Taylor responded. Tell me what y'all think about Daisha responding to the situation. Now, E. Kane, she is explaining too about what's going on. So let's see what E. Kane said by her about Ty's situation, and let's go ahead and end this for tonight. But let's go and play this little clip right quick.
How did it get to Chicago play fighting somebody else and Ty getting in that? That's where I'm confused. That's why I'm confused because I feel like in that moment, bitch, I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what the fuck going on. How did it get to Chicago play fighting somebody else and Ty getting?
Okay, so she really ain't say much, but anyway, y'all, how do y'all feel about this whole situation by Ty and Chicago got into? How do y'all feel about that? So anyway, y'all, we should call it also react. Let's listen to him right quick, then we finna
Let me show you. This is how it was there, baby.
Yeah, bring it back. How did you go up to her? Let me see.
So look, I'm gonna show you.
Hey, this on?
Yeah, I had this on. So boom, let me show you. She pushed me, so I got up. I said, bitch, boom. So we get the boom, boom, boom. She fell. Then she tried to push me out. Boom, grab that bitch off. TJ gonna grab me. So now I'm on the floor. That bitch on top of me.
So how y'all feel about this situation? Somebody said, Chicago, you lost friend. It's okay. Somebody said, no, she did not. Somebody said in the comment, they jumped her question. Nobody jumped her. Trent was literally trying to break it up. all that way at the end. Right, she tried to break up the fight. Mind you, when Chicago was on Ty, CJ pushed her off of Ty and was holding her arm. So how is that jumping? Helping someone beat somebody is jumping. Somebody said, girl, you're a child. More than one person fighting you at the same time is jumping. Girl, they both lost. They weak in fight. Somebody said Ty won't even for real. That did not happen. Somebody said the hit did consider it because I really don't think Ty wanted to did that to her for real. Um, somebody said, but anyway, y'all. Enough of this, y'all. I hope that y'all have an amazing night, y'all. I might be doing some more content later on today, you guys. I might be going back on live. Or probably just gonna do a little clips. You know how me is. I might be showing y'all little clips and stuff. So yeah, guys, I'll see y'all on the next one. And good night, you guys. Please like and subscribe every time I drop a live video, short videos, whatever videos I do. But please support your girl. But till then, y'all, I'll see y'all guys on the next one. Good night.